Wow, Pez, I know you hate Final Fantasy 2, but faking internet travel is just to get out of it. Yeah. If anything I can do to get out, but we probably should dive into it anyway. Yeah, we probably should dive into it. Alright. Okay, cool. You just want to play Final Fantasy 2? You just want to play Final Fantasy 2? Everybody sounds like they want to play Final Fantasy 2. Okay, YouTube should be up and running. Alright, YouTube should be running. Refreshing work. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright. Let's play Final Fantasy 2. Let's unfortunately play Final Fantasy 2. Unfortunately play it. Oh, chat. My daughter Addie. So she lost 3 of her teeth. Well, she lost a tooth when she was younger because she was at the pools and a kid knocked her over and she had a tooth knocked out. But then about 2 to 3 weeks ago, she lost the tooth beside it, just got loose and fell out, and then she lost a tooth underneath, like on her bottom side. And now we're starting to see the new teeth grow through. Oh, so good, so good, so excited. I don't know, it's just dad life, right? Okay, all right. You gonna hear it? There it is. All right, 6 hours in. All right, I reckon if we head down, bums up, we can probably get this done tonight. Where are we though? Does anyone remember what we were actually doing in this game? The Tooth Fairy's gonna go broke, yep. Yep. That first tooth, she made a cool 20 bucks, and then the second tooth, we're like, oh shit, wait, another one? Fuck. Fairy hasn't hit payday yet. Something about an airship, I think. That's right. We gotta go to the arena. Actually, I forgot about it. We gotta go to the arena. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Where are we at? Let me just. Actually, I forgot. We gotta do PowerPoint presentation too. Let me get that ready. There's a few things we actually didn't talk about last time. Now that I think about it, all right, let me get this up there. I know there's a few things we didn't actually get up to. All right, okay. Well, okay. So we actually didn't talk about Leela joining the party. All right, we haven't hit start on the timer either, so let me just go through this. All right, so if you didn't know this, we actually had the pirate join the party. Oh wait, what? Gordon? Oh no, Gordon joined the party. She left the party and joined the party again. Okay, okay. Anyway, all right. Okay. We forgot to talk about Leela. Okay, Leela. Leela is a pirate captain who initially ambushes the party and decides to join the rebellion. Her confidence and leadership make her one of Final Fantasy II's most memorable temporary companions. Purpose: she provides passage across the sea and fights alongside the party during several important story events. Leela remains one of the few pirate characters in Final Fantasy to become a playable ally. Leela is derived from the Arabic name Layla, meaning night or dark beauty. The mysterious and adventurous meaning suits her life as a pirate captain. Wow, isn't that? Don't you feel like we've learned something there? Fun fact: she is one of the franchise's earliest playable female characters. Obviously, with that the first one goes to Maria, and I don't think it's ever addressed in Final Fantasy One. If the white, I don't know. When we think about the white mage, we always kind of assume the white mage was a female character, you know. Are you just still talking about teeth? Okay, you guys are still talking about teeth. She later appeared so her betrayal fake out is unusual for a NES era RPG because like there wasn't many. I guess this is the first time we really started to see a lot of like, what do you call it? Like character development characters, and like I don't know. You ever think about betrayal? Like what was betrayals? I guess like the princess not being in that castle, but it's not like the princess is betraying you. It's just like. There wasn't really many betrayals or anything. I was trying to think of things like first ofs with her. She later appears in Dissidia Opera Omnia too. So she's not like really. She's not really like utilized a lot in future. You know, like spin-off titles or like like. Well, I don't know if there's a term for like a lot of what do you call it? A lot of you know, Dissidia, how it has like a lot of like returning characters. You know, obviously because each Final Fantasy is standalone, but many like recurring characters coming back in. All right. So anyway, so then we did the Dragoons. So we'll talk about the Dragoons. The Dragoons are an ancient order of dragon riders sworn to protect Deist and the Wyverns. By the events in Final Fantasy II, nearly all of them had been wiped out by the Empire. So the Empire thought, you know, if the Dragoons and the Wyverns decided to attack the Empire at full force, the Empire still believes they could take them down. Oh my god!
Oh my, that is something and a half. How? Whoa!
Thank you so much, little bunny. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a bloody amazing stream. Welcome in. Good seeing you all. Hello. Wow, how was your stream? What were you streaming? Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles. Oh, that's right. You're playing Resident Evil. I forgot you were playing all the Resident Evils. I've been taking mental damage for hours. Ooh. Damn. Hopefully you're doing okay from it. Alright, let me just move this around. Alright, cool. Hell yeah. Hello, welcome in. Awesome. I've been watching the cutscenes of spin-off games and you're falling down the rabbit hole of the Resident Evil lore. Honestly, the first thing you should know when you're telling someone about Resident Evil and you're trying to tell them the story, one of the most famous quotes is, "It's then revealed," because then everybody has like a twist on a twist on a twist on a twist, you know. And in reality, it's just like some crazy guy called Oswald was like trying to make a T-virus. You know, that's the reality of it. It's just all that comes after the fact. But yeah, welcome in everybody. We're just doing a little PowerPoint presentation on Final Fantasy II. You know, as exciting as that is. God damn it, Oswald. Yeah. Anyway, the downfall explains why Rickard becomes the last surviving Dragoon, which we'll talk about soon. Their legacy introduces one of Final Fantasy's most iconic recurring jobs. The name origins. Dragoon originally referred to mountain soldiers in the 17th century Europe. Final Fantasy transformed the title into elite dragon knights, known as the powerful jumping attack. Final Fantasy II was the first game to introduce Dragoons. Kain Highwind and many later heroes continued this tradition. The jump command becomes one of Final Fantasy's signature abilities. You know, you'd actually see quite a lot of RPGs take on the jump ability or somewhat like of an ability, like the ability to jump, and then obviously you're out of the combat for a few turns, meaning you won't take an attack. That means they can't attack you, and then you return like 1 to 2 attacks later doing a spear dive. So it's really cool. It's really cool. All right, Dice. So we talked about this. Dice is the homeland of the Dragoons, the last surviving sanctuary of Wyverns. After the Empire's invasion, the once proud kingdom becomes a haunting reminder of what has been lost. Players visit Dice to learn the fate of Dragoons and later help save the final Wyvern using the Wyvern Egg. The location deepens and the world history is introduced Rickard's story. Square has never confirmed the Dice's origin, though the name resembles Germanic place names ending in Geist, if I pronounced that right, meaning spirit. This place reflects the kingdom's lingering legacy after its fall. So, I guess that kind of makes sense there, right? Dice debuts in Final Fantasy II and returns later in Final Fantasy titles. The surviving Wyvern symbol symbolizes hope, desperate in near extinction, and many later Dragoon stories reference Final Fantasy II's foundations. Alright, so this is where we're actually heading to now. We're heading to the Colosseum. The Colosseum is where the Emperor entertains himself through brutal gladiatory combat. It reflects the Emperor's belief that strength and cruelty are the forms of entertainment. Furion and his allies are I feel like we're like, whoa, let's not spoil the game. What do you reckon, eh? How about we get back into How about we get back into talking about it? Alright. Okie dokie. Okay. Alrighty. How are you looking? Paz, if you could remake any Final Fantasy II game, which one would you remake and why would it be Final Fantasy? Oh, sorry, I lost your question there. I don't know. Sorry, you had a question. I can't seem to find it. Sorry. Might want to rewrite that. I don't know. Why do you want to just delete that fucking comment? Delete that comment. Ban that person right now. Wait, if you give 3 subs to someone playing Final Fantasy 14, you get a unicorn. Oh, cool. Well, I'll be playing it on Sunday, I think. If you're subscribed. So 4 subs. If you're not subscribed, 4 subs will get you there. What's the best thing and worst thing about Final Fantasy 2? The best thing is that it has an end. It's not a very long game. If I have to say something positive about it, I would say the character sprites are okay. These things are kicking the shit out of us. Why are we gonna ask you so badly? What else is there? I'm sure there's something else about it. I think that's about it. The worst things about it. The worst things about it are that it exists. It is accessible for anybody to play at any time, which should come with a warning. High potions. I swear I was the best. I swear we had high potions. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that should be a big careful. Ah, here we go. This is the first time we actually get to engage with the Emperor. Oh wait, I haven't started the timer. Why has no one told me about the timer? God damn it. Look, he's right there. Oh no. He bamboozled us. May you fight well this day. To the victor goes Hilda, Princess of Finn. That's literally the first thing he said. He doesn't have much dialogue in this game. I think this might be the first case we come across a behemoth. I can't remember if there's a behemoth in Final Fantasy I. This could be the first time we actually fight a behemoth. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god, we're not even doing any damage to it. No, I didn't actually do a PowerPoint on Behemoth, honestly. I might have screwed up here. I just realized, why are these weapons so low? I thought we were doing really good. Wait, it took your pants off. What are you talking about? I feel like there's a whole conversation going in chat that I'm not aware of. guess we're kind of just relying on maybe alt maybe and Pez loves Final Fantasy 2, according apparently. Actually, what am I do? Start using your protect. There we go. Yeah, round of applause, chat. Round of applause. Wow. Round of applause. We got him. We got him, chat. Round of applause. Final Fantasy 2 makes you take your pants off. Yeah, right. Nobly fought. Now let us give you your just reward. And here is your reward, a reward befitting a rebel ultra maybe. Oh, what the? Oh, a ruse. I like how the Dark Knight was hiding behind that chair the whole time. Throw him in a shell. Alright. Sturdy iron gate blocks the doorway. Oh, here comes Paul! Oh, bloody oos! This is for rescuing me from the mines. I repay my debt. Now get out of here before they catch you. Alright, where we go? Alright, so the trick with playing Final Fantasy 2 is never, at any point, walk into a door. Oh no. Oh wait, no, we need to walk into a door. I think it's the top right we need to go to. Like, I'll show you for example. Most doors that look like that lead you to a dead end. And just like, it just throws extra steps at you for no reason. Monsters. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we fought these things before. I really should stop using that magic. We can actually, you know, we can actually go over that PowerPoint presentation now. Let me pull it up. Oh, we're actually really close to the end. I didn't realize how close we were. Alright. Okay. Okay, let me go over this. Alright. More PowerPoint presentation, people. Alright. So, the Colosseum. Fury and his allies are captured and forced to fight before confronting a behemoth. The chapter eventually leads to Richard joining the party, which obviously leads. Well, that's actually not. Wait, that's not true. Why did I write that? Oh, wait a minute, because I haven't updated that. Okay, shit. Okay, anyway. Okay, I made a few spelling errors right here. Okay. The word comes. Okay, the origins, obviously. The word comes from Roman Colosseums. Okay, I probably didn't need to do like a name origin on this, but you know I did. I was trying to like fluff out the PowerPoint. The famous amphitheaters where gladiators battled for public spectacles. Final Fantasy II draws heavily on Roman imperial imagery during this scene. This is the first Colosseum in a Final Fantasy game, which we do get some like later on in titles. Like I think like Final Fantasy 13 2 has a really good one. Obviously, like Final Fantasy 7, of course. Behemoth appears here. Behemoth's appearance here helps establish the. Okay, yeah, that's true. So this is the first time we actually see a behemoth in the game. Gladiators Arena later becomes a common across the franchise. Yeah, so I think I was just trying to fluff out content. But this is supposed to say Mycidia, so not Mycidia. So I fucked up there. So I'm sorry, everybody. You can boo me if you like. Actually, can I update it? No, I can't update it. get back into it. Okay. Hang on a sec. Sorry, I'm just getting a message. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Hey Pez, it's crazy. It's the crazy man that enjoys Final Fantasy II. I feel very underleveled in Final Fantasy III. Am I supposed to do any extra grinding between bosses, or should I do extra grinding between bosses, or should I earn just getting between bosses and dungeons? Whereabouts in Final Fantasy III are you up to? You're lucky that I'm answering your fucking question after that first comment. So yeah. Sorry you fucked your PowerPoint. That's 5 big boo. Boo. Oh, sorry your grandmother died. There's 5 big boobs. Boo, boo. Up to the ancient ruins. Fuck, where is that? I'm pretty sure this is a monster. Oh no, Alexia. Ancient ruins. You gotta. Oh wait, is that? Oh yeah, that's where the game actually starts to kind of pick up a little bit. Yeah, you're actually doing a lot. Grinding inside the ancient ruins is probably a good thing. Just go stand in the doorway and just run back and forth a bit. I mean, do that with me. Go. It's actually a really good spot. It's a really good spot to run back and forth. Been a while since we've had any boom. It's been a while since we had big booms. That's 5 big booms. I don't know if anybody knows the reference we're making here. Obviously, with what's the father and son? What are their name? It's like big something. Anyway, it's like someone sent a message saying, "Oh, my grandmother died." Yeah, the Costco. We're at Costco, guys. Yeah, where they were on a live stream and someone goes, "Oh, my grandmother died." And they go, "Oh, sorry, your grandmother died. Here's 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom." Comment was, what was the comment after it? It's like, I can't believe my grandmother died for this. What the fuck? They're at grandma dance. Oh, is that the girl that was like dancing beside her nan when she was in bed for a TikTok? I feel the booms would have been more effective if we had the blurps back. I'm not doing blurps back because they're real, like the blurps got. I was starting to really hate the blurps. You all overdid them. You way overdid those blurps. I blurped out. Husband's grandma died. And it's all that was in my head. Oh my god. Alright, wait. Okay, we're gonna get. She's up here, isn't she? Yeah. We did no such thing. Oh, it was before the video editing content. It's just there's like so many times I can listen to the words try to relax your anus. It's like it was not funny after the first night. It was just it lost all funniness after the first night. Like the oh really on South, I think that was funny. Or with my human mouth, that was funny, but then yeah, it got a little bit. I was a little tapped out. I was a little tapped out on it if I'll be honest. This game's gonna be so much easier once we get the blood sword. Oh wait, it was a mage stuff. I think the issue here is I've got him using old shitty weapons. I think it's the gooch that's not doing well. Anyway. Huda, are you alright? God, and I never thought I'd see you. Oh, it's Xfinity isn't running. Thank you. Sorry about that. We'll draw the guard's attention while you escape. Thank you, Ultimatey. Be careful. my chest is on fire. This bloody tattoo, man. Getting a tattoo on your chest. Oh. It hurts. It hurts, chat. It hurts. Oh, no. Oh, Gordon left with the good fucking weapons. I just gave him that mage staff, too. Oh, my God. I just lost a good weapon. Am I about to die? Oh, my God. He's got us up against the wall. Oh, shit. Okay, now here we attack, and then you can high potion. Okay. Oh. Wait, do we get our weapons back? Oh, we do get them back. Yeah, fuck you, Gordon. You can have them. God, she's so dead. What are we doing? Cross. Tell you what, I'm really itching to play Final Fantasy X at the moment. I'm really itching to play Final Fantasy X at the moment. I've got a huge urge to play Final Fantasy X. I really want to just burn through this as quick as I can to get to Final Fantasy X. But speaking of Final Fantasy X, chat, when we, what are we at? We are 214 subs. We are only, oh wow, chat, would you believe it? Can you believe it? We are only, what's quick maths mode? 86 subs away from unlocking an Excalibur 2 run. You know, some people in their life have not been fortunate to see an Excalibur run. And even less people have been fortunate to see a Pez Excalibur run. So do you know what? 84 subs, 86 subs away, and you'd be like, oh, I'm guaranteed. Me individual with these thoughts, guaranteed an Excalibur run. Excalibur run. And that's not going to be the 100% run either, because that means we have to play the game 2 times. We'll do it normally with PowerPoint presentations and all that jazz. And the second time we'll play it again, we'll like burn through it. Burn through it. Burn through it with Excalibur run. Final Fantasy 2, Excalibur 2, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Shut up. Alright, we made our way out of this daunting place. I can't remember, was it this game? Oh no, I'm thinking of a different game. Alright, we're done. We got her. Wasn't this song in Final Fantasy? Not in this one. Alright. Of course we have this. I was gonna say, the second we stand on this sand, we're gonna get attacked. I think the sand has some of the strongest enemies out in the open world. Except for those guys sucked. Oh, could you imagine how many unicorns Sarah would have got last night if she was streaming Final Fantasy 14? Antlions are pretty common in the game. They actually show off quite a lot of antlions in the franchise. Oh my god. And I guess the cool thing about Final Fantasy 2, it has one of those, and I like this in certain games, where you can access endgame like areas of the map right at the start, but obviously what's stopping you is endgame level enemies, like quite a lot of them. I'll be glad when you're done with Final Fantasy 2 so you can go on to other stuff that doesn't make you want to throw acid in your face. Yeah, right. Okay, there you go. Isn't there a cool glitch in Final? Probably. I don't actually know. When it comes to mechanics stuff with like 1, 2, and 3, I actually don't know that much. I know some like tips and tricks around tips and tricks. I'm very self-conscious of the way I say tips now. Tips and tricks when we play when we do Final Fantasy what's it called? Final Fantasy IV. Someone said 86 subs is a lot for a small streamer. It is a lot for a small streamer. Yeah, yeah, that's a lot. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, what about the 731 I've got right now? I'm actually blown away that we're at 731. I haven't been at the 731 for over a year. I think if I didn't go away and I really, really stepped up my game, we reckon we could have got close to like, I reckon we could have got close to 800. We got close to 800. Just the tips. Don't forget to heal Goober. Who's Goober? Yeah, I did. I healed him. He all healed. I'm just going to stock up on items. Oh yeah, that VOD's long gone. I know people like to clip out of context. Goober, please. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, items. That's right. I came here for items. Okay. We got a fair bit of money. We're still doing alright for cash. Eye drops, antidotes. I'm good for that. I hate that they put that in the middle spot. Phoenix down. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need that many. I'll probably get a few more of these. I'm gonna get 10 more. Elixir. Whoa, God, that'd be helpful. Alright. What's the worst out of clips context you gotten? Oh my god. Where do we begin? Yeah, I don't know. It's just Brian. I think it's easy to just say Brian because I have a person that I do work with quite a lot called Brian, so I think Brian's just always on my mind, you know. So I've even started calling other chat members Brian, you know. So. Okay, where are we going? Oh yeah, okay, go into Hilda. I think we could burn for. I think we could. If I just really power through this, we could be done today. Oh, where'd she go? I think she might be in bed. Damn it! No. Fuck! Where is she? Where is she at? Oh no, wait, I don't have to go all the way back there, do I? Oh my god, where do I go? Oh shit. The Rebel Army has risen. Oh no, Prince of God pitched the fit. Okay, that's right. We're going for Gordon. Okay, whew. Okay, we're good. Or attack on the castle. I was gonna say, I swear that, like, we had to come back here, but I forgot that we're about to actually attack the castle. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good, chat. We're cooking. There's the little tent. Alright. Rebel camp. Alright, get out of the way. Alright, get the fuck out of the way. Alright. Alter maybe. Pez loves Final Fantasy 2. Goober. I owe you my life. It would appear you also deserve credit for destroying the Dreadnought. I do not know how I can rethank you. With money? Do not fear, I am the true princess. What is this? I could swear you were blushing. Ask, okay. Learn. Pendant. Key items. Did we ask about the Wild Rose again? Okay, I guess we talked to Gordon. Right. You'll be at the heart of our attack. While you can hold the bulk of the Imperial forces at bay, we'll slip in and kill the cost. Okay, let's do it. Let's fucking go. Let's go snap some necks. Okay, or not. Fight some hornets. Oh my god, bees! Killer bees! Oh, how funny is the dragon one? With the Pikachu face? Yeah. I re-clipped it today because I wanted to get it without the subtitles on there. I'm going to put that out as a video tomorrow. Oh, actually, no, we're not going this way, are we? Not the bees! Oh shit, we're in it. Alright. Oh, she's here. Alright. Don't you be hacking your way down into the immature territories around me. Alright, Leela's joined the party. Alright, what was the next PowerPoint we had here? Okay. Just double checking where we're at with PowerPoints. I'm playing Dragon Quest while you play Final Fantasy. Hell yeah! What a life to live, right? What a life to have lived. Alright, equipment. Move her in the back row. I might give her the flame bow actually. Flamebow was actually cracked. Do you know, I was thinking about this today, right? Now, one's in the chat if you've seen Sword Art Online, alright? The greatest anime that's ever been created of the name Sword Art Online. Okay, one person, two people. Oh, two people have seen Sword Art Online. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for an MMO where we get trapped in. Like, aren't you guys just so ready to get trapped in an MMO? Like, I know I am. You only need to see the first. The first season's the only one worth watching. Oh my god, these guys are kicking the shit out of us. Oh my god. I don't want to die IRL. I mean, I don't want to die either. That's why I would try to be good at the game. No, I think we might die here. Oh no, we're good. Oh shit, okay, we're dead. Oh no, we're alive. We're alive. Like, if I had to choose a way to go out, it's like, oh, go out surrounded by the ones you love, or go out in a fucking simulation, like fighting monsters and shit, and being a badass, living like the dream. You know, I love my loved ones, but you know, God, wouldn't it be good? It would be so fun. But no, there's but what I was actually going to get to is that there have been there's this episode. It's like maybe the fifth or third, fourth, or fifth, sixth episode, whatever in it. So you got the main dude Kirito, right? He joins this, like, he finds this, like, smaller group of people that are trying to become a guild, right? I think they're called the Midnight Cats or something like that. I can't remember what they're called. And it's got, like, this one girl in it and, like, 3 other guys, and they're trying to, like, you know, make their way up, make a name for themselves, try to get enough money so they can buy, like, their own house and whatnot. Anyway, so they go in this dungeon, and they just find this random dungeon where they, like... Is it the Black Cats Parade or whatever? I can't remember what the name is. But they find this, they go into this dungeon, and then they find this door, but they get trapped in there, and then everybody gets killed except for Kirito, right? I would love for, yeah, they all die for fake treasure room. Yeah, they all die for a fake treasure room. I want there to be, like... The only game that I ever felt like you'd, like... Obviously, with a video game, you just respawn or whatever. Unless it's, like, a hardcore run. But I wish more games had, like, stuff like that. I know that's such a, like, vague thing to, like, focus on. But, like, the only thing that I can think of that's, like, I've ever played a game where I'm like, ooh, what's down here? I'm like, oh, God, okay, this is really nervous. Like, I know, clearly no one's ever been here before because, you know, I guess, like, Minecraft, right? When you're digging through the ground in Minecraft, then you're digging, a tunnel. But all of a sudden, like, you dig through and there's, like, an open block. You're like, oh, what's this? And you see this big chasm underground. You're like, oh, shit, what's down here? And it's like, you're going to walk down there and... Like, one, you're going to be able to find a few zombies, maybe a creep or whatever. Or another one is you just get fucked, you know. Not many games have that, you know what I mean? So I want the more risks. It's like, I would love for an MMO to have, like, if there is an MMO out there that does this, I would love to know about it. But I would love to have an MMO where the RNG... for a dungeon that just you can go to a random dungeon and the random dungeon is just insanely like RNG, knowing there's no chance no one's ever been in there before, and just like having that, like, if I go in here I'm fucked, you know. Or, you know, it could be like one of the greatest things ever. I want more risks, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get where I'm coming at with this? I feel like we need more of that. I feel like no one knows where I'm coming at with this. Alright. It's like Dragon's Dogma is a good case. Dragon's Dogma is a good case. Hey, Leanne, good seeing you. Welcome in. How are you? How was your day? Just need to have a harsher consequences. Yeah, that's... But it was just like, oh, what's this random dungeon that no one's ever found before? And, you know, that's what pissed me off about Sword Art Online. I really like Sword Art Online. What I hated about it is they're only, like, what, 10, 12 episodes in, and then they're, like, they only get to, like, 4:30 or whatever, and then they end up, like, finding out who like, you know, who the main bad guy is, whatever. And then they leave. I'm like, no, you know, Sword Art Online could have been 10 seasons. You know, each season could have been like 10 floors, you know. And that would have been sick, you know. And the final season is like up on the Ruby Palace or Jade Palace or whatever it's called. Like, that would have been fucking cool. They just ruined it, man. There's a couple of movies called Sword Art Online, Progressive, pretty good, and set during season. Season 1 was so good, man. Honestly, it was so good. I don't really get into like I'm not a big fan of like the relationship, you know, animes. I know there's like kind of slice of life, but I really enjoyed. There was that part where they kind of like him and what's her name? Asuka? Is it? It's Asuka, right? Am I saying it right? When them two kind of like start settling down and whatnot. Asuna? Is it Asuna? Asuna. When they settled down, I was like, oh, that's nice. You know, it's kind of cool. You know, they could be here forever, whatever. Rebels here. Where are my soldiers? No, it can't be. This was all the trap. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Asuka, yeah, Asuna and Asuka, yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure this dude slaps hard too. Oh my god. Oh, that was 900. Kind of hoping we had like a slow ability here. So like okay, remember in haste and this doesn't speed characters up. What it does is let them attack more rapidly, so meaning they get more hits in. So we just have to kill them as quick as we can. There we go, just like that. Who defeated the enemy commander? It's so good to finally be back. This would never have been possible had we not worked together. I thank you all. Okay, do I get money? Finally be back. Missionary travels. Minwu left for Mysidia and has not heard from him since. It pays me to ask this, but would you mind going back to the castle? Sure. Ask. Wait. Learn. Mysidia. Ask. Mysidia. Mysidia is the land of mages. Without their aid of their magic, defeating the Empire will not be easy. Okay. Learn. Mask. Ask. Mask. The white mask is rest beneath this very castle. You must recite an incantation to open the door which leads us below. Learn. Ask. Forgive me, I'm afraid I don't know the door's location. Okay, maybe Gordon knows. Ask. His Majesty is gone. No one knows this castle better than Hilda. If she doesn't know, Paul just might. Okay, let's go talk to Paul. Oh yeah, Paul. I'm pretty sure Paul has a house, like, over here. I think this is Paul's house. There's nothing out of the... Damn it. Behind this wall is, like, the best sword in the game. Alright. Alter maybe, you old devil. How have you been? If you need to find the secret door in Castle Finn, I'm your man. I don't suppose you could tell me what's inside the secret chamber. Just curious. A white mask? That doesn't sound particularly valuable. Nope, not interested, so I guess I'll tell you where the door is. If you look in the far corner of the audience chamber to the right of the throne, so your collectors... Okay. Alright, cool. I just want to go in here. Just give me this fucking door. Pez, I know you hate Final Fantasy II is real and you let us know for reasons. However, what is its redeeming qualities? Okay. Against people like seem to think that I don't like this game because of its leveling system. I actually don't mind its leveling system. It's actually really good. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. It's actually really good, but what it does lack in is you know, just its encounter rate is just crap. It's a boring game. It just never stops being a shit game. I want to say that's probably the best. It just never stops being shit. That's just, the game never decides to go, do you know what? Let's make a good game. Yeah, let's make a banger of a game. It never does that. It never does that. I can't give you... I can't. It's just it. Oh, you asked for a good quality? Okay. It's a Final Fantasy game, I'll tell you that. I think there's a chocobo in it somewhere. Yeah, there's chocobos in it. We had like an aura item here before. So what's this aura spell? Enhances effectiveness against various enemies. Okay, want to give that to her. What do we have? What does this do? Okay, I'll give this to Kuda. I don't even really want to use any of these. Alrighty. Okay, cool. We can power through. I tried my best to give you the answer. I really tried to give you a good answer there, but I just don't think my my mouth just struggled to kind of get the words out. You know, it's just, yeah. I'm obviously mispronouncing stuff tonight. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. That's a whale. What I hate is that how much they recite, like they rotate the fourth party member in this game. I wish they wouldn't do that. What are Final Fantasy II's redeeming qualities? It never stops being shit. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. I try to give you the best answer there. That's the best I got. That's the best. That's the best. I put everything I had into that answer. How do we get over there? We have a long way to swim. Probably the best answer I've ever heard. I know. Okay, chat. You just tell me what you like about this game. I will say buffs are really good in this game. It only takes some time to cast repeatedly, and then basically something. I know. It's just. I feel like I get the, like, you know, oh, you know, you put in the time, you get the experience depending on what you use. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Alright, you gotta remember this. It's not a fun game, okay? It's not a fun game. And I feel like you're like, oh, look at that. I maxed out Ultima. And you like use it and you're like, alright, now what do I do? What do I do with my life? I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like, yeah. I feel like it's just wasting time, you know? If this was a fun game, I might be like, oh, do you know what, dude? Tonight I'm gonna crack a few bloody tinnies. Bloody put on Final Fantasy II. Bloody let loose. You know, let loose. What the fuck are these things? Brain. Pez, my bar was on the floor for that answer, but yet you dug it. I had a lot of fun with this game, and also when I 100%ed the achievement, I had 22 hours on the game. Yeah, it's also, you don't have to spend a lot of time level. Like, it's not a long game, honestly. It's a pretty short game. We'll be finished in the next 2-ish hours. Okay, I'm offended that the fire bow did not hurt them. Okay, fire does good against these guys. Stop hitting me. I think what pisses me off too, I don't like that I need to use fire to level up fire. Because it's very rare you need to use, like, it's very rare you need to use it in case you're in some fucking shit cases like this. The worse the game, the more smoke breaks you get. Pez, which Final Fantasy minigame would you say would you like to see in a real life version of? Actually, that's a really good question. That's a really good. Let me turn that into a video. Let me turn that into a video. I like that one. Let me get a quick screenshot of that one. We have a question in from Feet Bandit. Pez, which Final Fantasy game would you see? Which Final Fantasy game would you like to see a real life version of? Wow, do you know that's a really good question. I'm somewhat of a fan of, like, you know, mini games and, you know, things to help pass the time. So this is probably one of the best questions I've ever had. It really hits home. I think we don't have enough card-based games in this world. I feel like, you know, when I was younger, we used to play cards quite a lot, like Go Fish and, you know, like, you know, Snap or Memory, you know. And I would like to see, a game of cards brought into this world where, like, each card has, like, a different monster to it and has, like, assigned numbers to it, just like Triple Triad. I think Triple Triad would make a very good card game IRL, and I like the idea that everybody in our world is you know, at any point they should have enough cards on them to challenge people to a duel and have a few cards left over just in case, you know, we beat someone and we take cards. Like, at any point, I want to be like, oh, I've really got to duck up to the shops to get milk and bread, and someone goes, hey, you want to play cards? I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, sure, rightio, let's go. What rules? And they're like, oh, random same bloody, you know, death match. You're like, oh, fuck, I just wanted to get bread. I didn't think I was going to die. You know, but then you beat them and you end up getting, like, a rare Moogle card. You know, I reckon that would make life fun. But I guess, obviously, I don't know, Blitzball would be really, really cool. You know, I'd like to see the science behind that work. If anybody has actually figured out the science on how Blitzball would work, I would like to. I would help invest in that. I would invest into making Blitzball a real thing. And I'd like the idea of being able to walk around and just like, hey, what are you doing? Do you want to join my Blitzball team? And they were like, oh, you know, I'm really shit. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. 1 gil. 1 gil per game. What do you reckon? So, I reckon it'll be fun. Jetpacks and 0G. Tetramaster is fun, but you don't get anything from it. Yeah, you get a headache from playing Tetramaster. Tetramaster is... I am not a fan of Tetramaster. I just want to make clear right now, when I do a 100% run in Final Fantasy IX, I will not be 100%ing Tetramaster. I'll just put that out there now. Unless someone gives me 1,000 subs in one hit, I refuse to do it. I refuse to do it. I don't want to watch my career shrivel up because of Tetramaster. Blitzball in real life would be sick. You know, as much as I sit there and I say I like, I sit there and I say how much I really like Triple Triad. I really do like, what's the game? Queen's Blood. I think Queen's Blood is one of the most funnest bloody games out there. I hope I've gone to the wrong location, haven't I? Where is Mysidia? Have I gone to the wrong spot? I thought it was like down here. What's this place? Oh no, I buggered up. Oh, this is what I hate about this game. Is like you take one wrong turn and it's like, no fun for you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just fleeing until we get there. Going from Triple Try to Tetra Master in real life was, oh. God, what a reality check. It's like, wow, what a fun card game. And then it's like, oh, I can't wait till they add a new fun card game into this. Like, oh wait, that wasn't fun at all. I want Chocobo racing and Chocobo breeding to come back. Oh, why didn't I come up with Chocobo? Why didn't I say Chocobo breeding? Do you know what? Do you know what we need a real sport of? Is Chocobo racing, you know. Or even some form of animals that we could ride on. You know, like we could breed them. You know, teach them how to run fast. And then we can have this whole, like, betting system. You know, and then eventually, like, a bunch of, like, side spin-off, like, betting companies can base on that. You know, so that way people can get in and just really just spend their money, you know, willingly. And we take a large cut of the profits on that, you know, something like that, you know. I would like a Blitzball manager. I want the people, whoever make Football Manager, I would like them to make Blitzball Manager. Where the fuck is Mysidia? I cannot remember where Mysidia is. I'm pretty sure it's like... Where the fuck is it? It's not like... Maybe it's up there. Or is it over here? Or, actually, no, I think it's over here. Actually, I think it's over there. I think... Oh, it's fucking right here. Never mind, I found it. Alright. Okay, PowerPoint time. I found it, chat. Nobody stress. Alright, alright, PowerPoint time. Alrighty, okay, everybody. Okay, yeah, this is supposed to say Mysidia. Okay, I'll fix this up later. Okay. Man, I was passed out, but I made up for some PP. Okay, welcome. Hey, Goo3, how are you, mate? Okay, the Colosseum. I mean, the Mysidia. Fuck. Mysidia is a hidden city where the world's greatest white and black mages live in peace. It remains largely untouched by the Empire thanks to the powerful magic traditions. Purpose? The party come here to seek knowledge to reach the Mysidian Tower and introduces several magical artifacts needed to continue the story. Oh, one sec. Okay, cool. The exact origins is unknown, but the name has a distinctly Greek-inspired sound that complements the city's mystical identity. Mysidia later becomes one of the most famous recurring locations in Final Fantasy. Mysidia actually reappears in multiple Final Fantasy titles. Mysidia appears in numerous Final Fantasy titles. It is also one associated with the most powerful mages. The theme of the city is one of the most recognizable town themes. Yeah, they actually reuse this town theme quite a bit. I think even in Final Fantasy 4 and in Final Fantasy 14 they reuse this quite a lot. Now one of the best looking mages are actually in this city. If anybody, does anybody know who I'm talking about? They're hands down one of the most handsomest, most good looking, most strapping mages of all time. Honestly, I feel like everybody here could you know, take some fashion tips from this mage. All right, does anybody know who it is? It's me, a whole city of me. Look at this guy. Look at, hey, I believe it. It is you, Pez. Time to break the tower seal upon it. It's Pez. What's going on? How cool is it? How cool is it? Who's this guy? What can I do? What can I do for ye? Flame Lance. Oh, that'd be killer. Just spent a lot of money then. I don't know if I wanted to do that. Didn't I just buy the flame lance? Where are the flame lance? Oh, it's literally right there. Flame lance. Alright. Okay, ice bow. Ogre killer. Ice bow. Okay. I actually got to start selling some stuff, don't I? Alright. Oh my god, we have a lot. When I was a kid, I loved item management. A game that had item management was the best. That's why I wasn't the biggest fan in Final Fantasy VIII when you just didn't have any item management. It was just like find items to then build the weapons. That's not what it's about, man. Oh, Ice Shield. Actually, I think they're good. Hang on to that one. Okay, I know we don't need that. Okay, I know we don't need that. I 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 don't need that. Okay, we got a lot of money now. Okay. Like, oh no, making the weapons was fun, but it's like we didn't have any item management. It was more about like, I guess you did have item management, but it was more based around like, you know, items that you could then turn into cards, or you can turn into, I mean, you cards that you can turn into bloody, what do you call it? What is the word I'm looking for here? Magic. Alright, no one's gonna need the Ice Shield, are they? Alright, sweet. Everyone should be pretty strong now. Okay, so from memory, statue ask, what do we do? I think it's about the Mysidia Tower. I think we just got to keep talking to them all. There's a very small island that lies into the middle of the sea. You'll find the black mask, the white mask counterpart. So if you want to break the seal on the tower, I agree, it's time. Nothing to stop you, but first you must collect the 2 masks, then travel to the certain caves. Okay. Crystal Rod. Okay, not here. When I replayed Final Fantasy II recently, the 4th party member was constantly dead, just dragging around corpses. Yeah, I know, I do that too. Probably should stop reviving them. What's the point of this room? Oh, there's many books on this show. Ask. Oh, wait, what is this? Wait, is this bookshelf just... Wait, this is... Mithril. Mithril is a strong... Oh, this book knows everything. A clone close relative of the dragons. Oh my god. Dragoons. Goddess Bell. Long ago, the king ordered the making of an indestructible lock and key. Oh my god! I didn't know bookshelves could do this. I've just learned something new. Okay, this room is like the best room ever. Oh my god. Old RPGs where you could read the bookshelves, the best. Honestly, the best thing ever. Okay, so we might have to go to... What are you guys doing? Long ago, the wizard named Minwu passed through the town. See how he must hurry to see him. I got a statues beneath the city in a crystal rod. Where do I get the crystal rod? Do you have a crystal rod? Many agents. Oh shit, I can't remember. Hey Pez, watch a lot of your reels and videos, but you never made the stream. Love your content. Thank you. Chat, let's get some love. Thank you so much. Terra Lux, thank you so much. It's very nice of you to say that. Chat, see, why don't you guys say nice things to me like that? Against magic. Okay, we don't want war. What a nice chat. That's a nice thing. So I want more people to say nice things to me like that. You know, chatting. Matter of fucking fact, I insist more people say nice things. I say nice things. You could say nicer things. Someone compliment how good I look today. Oh, lifetime. I feel like we need 2 of those.
Oh,
Hey!
such a tease.
Hey, let's get some love. Hey, Greyhammer. Thank you so much for bloody gifting a sub poo to Terralux. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't think... Wow, I thought we'd at least get haste in here by some reason. Or fast or whatever. Nice chatting gets nice things. I agree. I agree. I agree. I'm worried that if I don't want to just go to that tower because I can't remember. I can't remember if we have to where we get this crystal rod. If this crystal rod is actually located somewhere, like I can't fucking remember. I've played this game enough where I should know. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't get the white mask. I didn't get the white mask. So I have to go back there. Fuck. It's alright. Shit happens. I guess, well, we gotta go down anyway, so I guess I could... No, I could just walk up. Wait a minute. I could just walk up there. I totally could just walk straight up there. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna totally do it. Could have done this the whole time. I'm not fighting though. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting. There's no way I'm fighting these things. No way I'm doing that. Okay. Oh my god, we're nearly there. We're nearly back there. This map, this is an incredibly... Oh god, hello. Hello. Those are intimidating vampires. Okay, go back to Castle Finn. Alright, so he said by the throne to the right there was a white mask. Oh no, it was like throne room they said, right? So I think it's like over here. There it is. Oh, I just had to ask the wall. Oh, okay. I get, all right. There's just monsters under here. I guess we'll just accept that. That's a thing. Oh shit. Sorry, chaps. Just adjusting something. Alright, cool. Alright. Up top. Any tips on those vampires? Self-conscious at talking now. No. Yeah, it's a shame about... We had like 2 pretty good solid raids and we lost bloody power, which I'm pretty bummed about. But no, views have been pretty good. You know, surprisingly, organically, we've been getting some pretty good views lately. So, yeah, thanks everybody for like... There's been quite a few people, like new people join the community and whatnot, which has been really nice. It's nice to see the Discord is like popping a bit too. So yeah, thank you everybody for like hanging out and whatnot. It's been cool. Oh shit!
I choose to run toward my problems and not away from them.
That's what.
Because that's what heroes do.
That is in fact what heroes do. Chat, let's get some love for Batty coming in with the 7 bomb. Sorry, Batty. I was looking at my dashboard when that came in, so it pops before it gets me, so I was ready for that one. Sorry, mate. But I appreciate the subs regardless. Even though you didn't get to scare the shit out of me. It's nice to receive 7 subs without being scared shitless. There's something nice about it. I might go that route from now on. Maybe for the 100 biddies or 2 as well, alternative. Ah, poop. Oh, I got a hype train too. Thank you. I bloody appreciate it. Charge back and try again. Yeah, refund it. No more. No, that's fine. No, I don't. You don't have to sub. That's last night was huge for everybody that turned out and supported Sarah. So that's. I'm fine. I'm fine. I woke up this morning really stoked about that. It was like I feel like it was such a nice thing that everybody came together and did. So like I'm very appreciative of everybody helping out. You know, we've a lot of like streamers that like rely quite a lot heavily on. They put in the hours and rely very heavily on obviously like content, and then but going away from streaming for like sometimes 2 to 3 days longer than you normally take a break. It can be very daunting because you have that kind of fear like, oh, will people come back? And, I guess the way the kind of world is at the moment, a lot of people, I'm the same where like, if a creator that I watch stops uploading content in their regular schedule, it's not that I don't want to stop supporting them. It's just like, I guess my attention kind of goes elsewhere. I find something to fill in the gap and then I'm like, oh my God, it's, I haven't been there for a while. But yeah, I think with they just assume they're dead. You just assume they're dead. That could be the case too. They could be dead. But what is cool is like when Sarah's built like I've never seen anybody build such a positive community and like reach out to others that even aren't in the community and help out as well. I think like within the here's the thing, I'm only kind of just dipping my toes in the Final Fantasy XIV community. Like, I've kind of been in and out, but I haven't been that far into it. From what I've seen from the outside, seeing how much Sarah helps her community, honestly, I feel like a lot of people should, look at that as I think a staple of like what a community, building a community should be. So, yeah, and I feel like it kind of made me look inwards as well about how like how I can help out and give back more too. So yeah. All right. Where are we at? Totally forgetting all these chests. How deep is this dungeon? I had a buddy that streamed for a long time and just dropped off the face of the earth. Good man had to stop to get a welding job to support his daughter, and he's divorced, so Twitch wondering I went. Yeah, no, that happens quite a lot to people. They just, life gets in the way, and streaming is, it's a nice thing to do. It's a nice thing to have, to be able to like stream and whatnot, and earn an income off it. Like I think for the past 6 years, like Twitch has been a big support for me and my family. I obviously have a day job, a lot of people know what I do for work, and I'm very vocal about like, that sort of stuff. But I like to think, I mean, I could probably count on a handful. There's probably a handful of people that I've accidentally not said thank you to, but geez, man, every time a sub comes in, to me, it's just like, oh shit, thank you so much. I'm NA, and I'm low-key jealous that you have such a nice community. Well, here's the thing. Thanks to this little thing called the World Wide Web, it just doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter where you're from, any walk of life, you can be part of any community, alright? And welcome in. We have people from all over the world, literally. Like, I feel like we have a more dominant Australian audience, but because of the hours I stream. But I like to think, like, was it? Like, Leanne's from the US, Brian's from fucking... Where are you from? You're from, like, North and South Dakota, one of the two. You know, we got Caitlin, who's over in the UK, and her dog, who murdered Caitlin, is in the UK. Darth Potato's in the US. You know. Thank you so much for that hype train too, for everybody. 8 subby poos. Paul's Laz is in the US. There we go. US in Japan. Oh, you're from the US, but you're in Japan. Japan in US. You're from Japan and you're in the US. Yeah, wow. There you go. Without, like, if you're comfortable saying it, you don't have to. But where's everybody from? Like, I live in Japan. Wait, you live in Japan? That's sick. The East Coast of the US, and this stream fits perfectly in my morning routine. Oh, so you're like over New York way, right? US. Hey, Laser Ray Def, welcome in. Your stream starts at 4 AM for me, so that's where I struggled. I totally get it. I wish I could start at another time, but like I said, I've got like a full-time job. I got a wife. I got 2 kids. You know, I'm yeah. Like I do streaming because it's like I don't really because I work for myself. I get to talk to people during the day, but streaming's kind of like my obviously, like, I don't know if you know this, but Final Fantasy is a bit of a hobby for me. So every night I get to talk about Final Fantasy and just share my hobby with people. And honestly, I don't get fucking sick of it. And if I start to get a little bit on Final Fantasy, I just go play something else, you know? So it's nice. I think I'm also of the age where I want to... The reason why I went heavily on Final Fantasy and RPGs is because they meant a lot to me as a kid. And now the thought of Twitch or live streaming online is just... You know, think of imagine having that access when we're younger. But now it's a thing I can do and just talk. Because, like, no one at my fucking school played Final Fantasy. I think, like, one other kid did it. And that kid was a fuckhead. I didn't like him anyway. Yeah. Oh, my God. Rayos. They hit hard. In Metro City. Well, I'm in the Hunter Valley. So where I live in the north of the Hunter Valley in New South Wales. The party was defeated. What the fuck? What happened then? Too busy doxing myself. Okay, let's just get back in. Was it petrified? I was too busy talking to chat. My mate and I played Final Fantasy X is a core memory as a kid, yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10 are core memories for me. The corest of memories is Breath of Fire 3 and probably Wild Arms. Canadian here, so it's like 8:49 AM for sure. Yeah, right. Well, it's 10:50 for me at the moment. So you I don't know what your clocks are. Your clocks are wrong, by the way. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna just do a quick save. Okay, we just gotta not get petrified, alright? We've got one job and it's not getting petrified. Alright, so if they don't use the petrified ability, we won't get petrified. I like that. Oh, wait, that's a really good dagger, I think. Oh, shit. Yeah, I won't be using that. I think it might be better in your hands, actually. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's the bottom right door. I'm watching out of Texas. Hell yeah. I'm actually in Sydney next week as well. On the, what's the date? What day am I in there? On the Tuesday and Wednesday. So Tuesday night I won't be, next Tuesday night I won't be streaming. I'm gonna be in Sydney. Got a few little meetings going on. Always the last room you look at. Yeah, exactly. Literally. Well, look, I think, look, Archie. I'm gonna call you Archie. Is it okay if I just call you Archie? Archie Thung. I never know how to pronounce it. Can I just call you Archie? What's the best name? Or can I call you Thung? Bring a bottle of experience coming to town. You must be loaded as shit. Tong. Like Tong. Is that Ark? There we go. Oh, here we go. We have the White Mars Kozar. Yeah, Thung works. You must be rich though. You live in Sydney Metro, right? I worked at Piermont for 3 years straight. When I lived at the Central Coast, I used to train down there in the morning, get off the train, ride the light rail over to Piermont. I did that for so fucking long. I'm from Castlevania, by the way, remember? Oh, because your name's Brian. Brian Belmont. Oh, you're from Pennsylvania, right? Is that... What were you doing at Piermont? Oh, I don't think I've ever told anybody this, but I used to work at 2K Games. And that's where our office was, so... But it's not there anymore. They move offices back in 2020 after COVID hit. Yeah, I know. I never mentioned that. Yeah, but no, I worked at Piermont on the literally on the piers there, where the offices are. I worked there for 3 years. What? I know, chat. I know. I literally never bring it up. Also, my dad used to work at Blizzard. Okay, now we can go get that little island in the bottom. Oh shit, that's right. I used to walk past it when I worked at the cast. Yeah, well, I used to get off at the casino. Well, I don't think you would ever walk past it because it was I'd go to the casino because the pier it was at the very end of a pier. So unless you walk to the end of the pier and back, you would have walked past it. But yeah, I used to get off at the casino, the light rail at the casino, and walk over towards the pier. It was honestly the fucking best job ever. Okay, where we go? Okay, we gotta walk all the way back down now. I've never brought it up ever once. Okay. And I probably won't bring it up again. I just because, it's I don't want people to think that I just talk about it all the time. Oh my god. Fucking flee! Can you tell them to make a new XCOM game? That was one of the last games I worked on was Chimera Squad. Oh. I think the last game I actually worked on was I left just before the Tiny Tina game came out and Midnight Suns came out. They were the last things I worked on just before they came out. So I think the last thing I actually launched was NBA 2K21. Oh, it feels like a lifetime ago. Oh my god! I'm gonna fight it, chat. I'm gonna make her carry that bow and arrow again because she was doing so much more damage with it. Alright. Okay, now we gotta go out into the ocean. XCOM is a good game though. It's been a while since I played XCOM. I think last time I played it, we actually streamed it. We had like chat members become party members. Like we had chat become certain like members, and they die off pretty easily. I would the main character Pez did really well because I never forced him into combat. I made him stay far away out of damage, like the real hero should. Also, not wealthy Metro Sydney's huge on Bankstown. Ah. Is it 2200? Is that the 2200, brother? That video? 2K is truly a nightmare for me. I've been waiting to play though. 2200, brother! Oh god, that's an old video. God, how long is that? Alright. Makes me sick hearing it. God, that was like 3 years ago, right? 2200, Bankstown, brother. Alright. Oh god, this fucking bit. It's like pubes. Actually, I probably should fight these things. I think you actually get some good stuff out of this play cave. Oh, I could fuck these rats up any day. The one, the only, the great Pez. Fantastic, fantastical, funny, and informative Pez. That's me, chat. That's me, chat. Let's round of applause for me. Let's hear it for me. Damn, I'm good. Forgot how good I was. Eye drops. Okay, we're just gonna burn through it. Damn it. That's an ice bow. I really feel like that ice bow should be doing a lot of damage. Gonna try and do kind of. I do like that. I think people should do that more often when they come in and go, "Oh my god, it's a fantastic, amazingly beautiful, smiling Pez." I like that. It's honestly, I wish I could wake up to that message every day. Someone sending me that message. Oh, don't worry. We can see you smile. I'm smiling right now. See?
Oh, that's such a tease.
Erebus Dark Titan, thank you so much for the subby poo chat. Prime sub. Let's get love. Let's get some love. So bloody good. Let me thumbs up. Thumbs up. Look at that. Look at that. See this? Me and you kiss and go. Mwah. Look, thanks for the sub. Look, mwah. Thank you so much. Okay. Petition to make the new indie streamer award called the Pezzies. The Pezzies. You guys don't want me to host a Pez. Maybe we should host our own awards. And the trophy is a Final Fantasy themed Pez dispenser. And like I'm the only one that's in it. Alright, we're gonna host the Pezzies chat. Alright. Best streamer. Pez! Oh wow, and I come out and give a speech. It's like, oh god. Thanks guys. Wow, you know, it's a tough competition this year. I didn't think I could get it, but thank you so much. And the next category would be like best streamer starting with the letter P. I'm like, oh Pez, oh what? Say what? I won that again? Oh, 7 years in a row? That streamer with a traffic cone on his head. Oh, it's Pez. Oh, I knew it. Guys, I had a feeling it was me. Oh my god, I fucking hate these enemies. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm fleeing. And every reward can be followed by a PowerPoint presentation. Is right. Best PowerPoint presentation made by a person called Pez. And when he goes to Pez, oh my god. The award goes to the streamer that worked at 2K. Pez. That's me. Like, oh my god. Pez. Went straight to my head. No, it's good. I need that confidence. I get tired. I'm like, oh god, I don't have enough praise. Chat, fill my ego, fill the cup of my ego up. Oh my god, wild horns. Chat, I had this realization today. I don't know why the fuck I was thinking about this. I want people to know that I do think about other stuff that isn't Final Fantasy, but this is gonna like disprove it. Today I was thinking about Final Fantasy, right? And I was thinking about the Ronsos in Final Fantasy X. And I'm like, you know, you don't really see, apart from like Luca, you don't really see many other Ronsos out and about, you know. And I'm like, they're always up the very top, you know, at the place that's got like the biggest peak in the game, you know. It's like, and then it hit me, I'm like, oh wait a minute. Mount Gagazet is like the horn of the world. And the Ronsos live at the horn of the world, and they have a horn on their head. I'm like, oh my god. Mount Gagazet is a horn. And yeah, and then I was like, oh my god. Like, I was so proud of myself, and then I was like, oh wait, does it matter? Like, it's just kind of dawned on me. Doesn't make me wish I started a Final Fantasy theme stream all these years ago. Never thought about it would be a catchy thing. Oh, it's just play what you want. But as I came to, can you work your wizard magic and have Bioshock 4 come out? It's been too long. Yeah, but who the fuck are these people? I do not remember these guys. Oh, look, a weird What the fuck? Who are these people? What can I do for you? Wait, were they always here? Huh? I don't think I've ever been here. You can't find the so you know Tagi. Huh? Oh looky, I've never been here before. This place is weird. What the fuck? Who are these people? I don't have a PowerPoint presentation for these guys. Oh, shit. I guess I've always gone the furthest door. Does Kamari have pockets? And if not, where are the potions he's using coming from? His anus. Ronsos are known from having a second anus located inside their anus, but it's like airtight. So like fecal matter never gets into it. So when a Ronso really wants to use an item, they just got to relax and it opens up. So when you see Kamari put his hand behind him, he's actually like using his long... Cause Ronsos also have one really long finger, and it's called the Felch finger, and they use it to felch inside the bum pocket to get out healing potions. It is known. It is known. Just like what the horse people say in Game of Thrones. It is known. It is known. Is absolutely known. It's just, but then Yuna learnt from Kamari how to get a poop pocket, because when you're at the scene in Final Fantasy X when Yuna is marrying Seymour and then all of a sudden she pulls a staff out of somewhere, yeah, she had it in a poop pocket. Yeah, there is this one, there's this one scene, right, in Final Fantasy X that I actually have a big issue with. Like, Final Fantasy X is like an incredible game, right? It's got an incredible story. A lot of the scenes make sense. There's a lot of like careful planning in Final Fantasy X. But the wedding scene for Final Fantasy X really bothers me because there's this moment where like they're about to like execute everybody. And Maester Mike is like, we'll kill everybody, you know, if you don't go along with this wedding. And she's like, fine. So she then marries Seymour, gives him a kiss. And then he's like, oh, kill them. And she's like, wait, no, I'm going to kill myself. And you're like, okay. All right, rightio. So she's going to kill herself. And then Yuna decides to like go, don't worry, guys. I can fly. So she jumps off the edge, right? The party never leaves. They're just still there. So Yuna's like, I'm going to kill myself if you don't let them go. They're like, yeah, fine. So she then jumps before they actually let the party members go. And you're like, okay, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, Riku goes, close your eyes. And then she throws a flash grenade. She screams it, and every single person in that area hears her go, oh, close your eyes. But then Seymour just looks at the flash, Seymour just looks at the flash grenade and goes, huh? And gets blinded by it, and everyone else runs away. It's like, when Riku yelled that, everybody that wasn't in the party realized, like, oh, that's not for us. You know, that's not related to us, so we can look at the flash grenade, and they just get fucking blinded. That game is, like, in my opinion, like, near perfect, but that scene, it's just, like, really odd. It's a really odd scene. Video game logic. Cinema, yeah. Because he's an idiot, yeah. I really thought we were going to get through this game tonight. What time are we at? Oh, we still might. What's the time? Oh, we can still go for another hour. Oh, we're gonna do a giveaway. Oh, that's right. We're doing a giveaway. We're gonna do a giveaway on Thursday night, chat. We're gonna do a giveaway on Thursday night. I forget what game. I was gonna reach out to another publisher and see if they had any games as well, spare codes and whatnot. Oh, antidote. Hey!
Such a
Appreciate it, Zesty. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we're going down. I think if I shoot the 2 months. It's one of the two. I'm gonna say it's top right. Yo, you rock, man. I do. I fucking knew I rocked. I love your content. Thank you. I love your content. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you for the subby poo. Chat 2 months. Let's get some love. So like, why is that frog covered in shadow? Where's that frog's got a shadow over it? Never mind, it's dead. Oh, okay. That was weird. That was a really weird scene. Oh my god, are we there yet? Alright, I never make poo jokes. I think poo jokes are the bottom of comedy. Oh, did anybody watch House of Dragons last night or yesterday or the current episode? Oh my god. I won't spoil it, but oh my god. Man, what about... Oh, dude. There's... It's just like this one moment I was just not expecting. You're like, oh my fucking god! And honestly, this season is better than the first 2 seasons. I wasn't the biggest fan of season 1 of House of Dragons. It just felt like, I don't know. It just felt, alright? It just felt, right? Oh, rawr. Okay. I've seen clips on TikTok in the season. This season is really good. The first episode of this season is, it's up there. I think it's up there with some of the best episodes of Game of Thrones. But man, if you haven't seen the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, oh man, stellar show, absolute stellar show. It's really cool because it's just like it's got like no politics. It's got there's a little bit of politics in it, but it's like you just follow one dude. It's not like a bunch of side stories. It's just like one dude and his story. I think it's a one and done. I think Seven Kingdoms is one and done because it's about Sir Arthur Dane. No, not Sir Arthur Dane. It's what's his name? Oh god, not Sir Arthur Dane. What's his name? The Why am I struggling to remember his name? Sir Duncan the Tall. Yeah, it's about Sir Duncan the Tall. And he's known as like one of the greatest warriors. I don't think he's known as the greatest warrior of all time, but I think he's known as one of the greatest Lord Commanders of the one of the commanders of the Kingsguard or whatever. I think Sir Arthur Dane, the Sword of the Morning, is still known as one of the best. But he's definitely up there. He's definitely up there. He's in the book of the 90th Nights. Oh, but the show is... Oh, the fucking fights in that show. It's like... There's only like 6 or 7 episodes in... I can't remember how many episodes though. It might be only 5. But there's only a few episodes in it. But, Oh, no. I'm gonna try to flee from these guys. But... Do you know, like in Game of Thrones, it's like, oh, the dragons are coming, the dragons are coming, the dragons are coming, the White Walkers are coming, the White Walkers are coming. Like, they're gonna come, they're gonna come. This show is like that, but it's only for a few episodes. It's like, when the fuck is someone gonna fight? Like, when are they gonna fight? When are they gonna fight? And then they fight, and you're like, oh my god. I'm waiting for Daemon to get in his TARDIS. Oh no, I can't. I can't take Daemon Targaryen serious. He just looks so stupid. In this recent episode, he was wearing the what is it? The gold, like the gold cloaks outfit, and he looks so stupid. It's like the mask didn't fit his oddly shaped head and with his oddly shaped wig. But he's a badass in the show. He's an absolute badass in the show. Anything about his bow ties. He has... Like, he's an incredible actor. Honestly, I think he's like... Every time he's on scene, like, he's just an incredible, incredible actor. But I just can't look past Doctor Who, you know? I just can't look past Doctor Who. I've never seen an episode of... I've watched Doctor Who once. And it was like a dude who had like short hair and he had like a blue like coat jacket sort of thing. Yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms is a great show. Great show. Alright, I think we have to fight a Furion here. Key items, black mask. Key items, white mask. Is that all we had to do? What do we do now? Okay, I've done that, but what do we do now? She must collect the 2 masks, then travel to a certain cave somewhere on this continent. Oh, okay, that's right, there's a cave in the middle there. Okay. Yeah, actually, let's rest up. The Doctor episode of Van Gogh always brings me to tears. Honestly, the best episode. Man, Van Gogh's bloody like. I wonder if he would have known how well and how much loved his artwork was after he passed. I don't think he ever realized just how fucking famous he would have been. The greatest Final Fantasy. How dare you, Goose Laser? I take offense to that. I take great offense to that. I feel like every other Final Fantasy has taken offense to that. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, he was a printer for people who, yeah. A painter for people who are not yet born. Yeah, so far ahead of his time. Do you know, I don't know if this is offensive or not, but I'm just going to be careful as I say it. Do you know the guy, who's the dude who paints the tin soup? The soup tins or whatever. Is it Andy, what's his name? It's Andy something, right? I was going to say Andy Serkis, but it's Andy Warhol. Yeah, I didn't get the tin can. Doesn't it just, it feels like he just painted a can of tomato soup. Is there more to it that I don't know? I'm trying not to be ignorant. I just don't know. Yeah, now our art is just like, yeah. Ah, that doesn't make sense, she says. Yeah, that's. I want to know, like, did he just really like tomato soup? Do you know, I'm going to put it out. I'm not a big fan of tomato soup. Oh, back up. Where are we going to go? I can't remember. I think it's the very bottom one we go into. Could be wrong, though. It's always the furthest away one, right? Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Someone like taped, yeah, someone taped a banana to a wall, yeah. Well, you see those ones that like where it's like someone, there's that video of that dude that like runs along with like a texter and he like runs along a wall, marking the wall, then he hits a trampoline, jumps up, and the trampoline, like he draws his path like going up into the air as he lands on the wall. And everyone claps. I'm like, what the fuck did I just look? Like, I don't know. Oh, there's that one where it's like, dude has like a bunch of buckets filled with like sand stacked on top of each other. Then he pushes them over and they fall down in this neat little line and everyone starts clapping. I'm like, what the fuck? How do I do that and make money? At some point of his fame, he was just selling his name, and the hip community's treated like some sort of highbrow. What if that's what it was the whole time? It was just like a bit of a joke. He's like, oh, look, I'm so good I can make anybody buy anything. I'll even make somebody buy a can of soup. And then someone bought the can of soup. That could totally be a thing, right? I love all the battles happening. I know, there's so many fucking battles. So many battles. We probably have like 1,000 battles to go. I'm just always assuming it's the furthest one away. Chriso Clamp, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Chat, let's get some love for Chriso Clamp. Thank you so much. Quite a few followers. Chat, we've nearly, like, in the past month and a half, we've gone up nearly, like, 1,500 followers. It's bloody crazy. You see that robotic art where it's just an arm of a cigar, but it's leaking oil? And yeah, I have seen that. It just keeps on trying to, like, bring oil back into the center. Yeah, that's crazy, too. I don't think I could ever commit to buying a big piece of artwork, just simply because, like, I had to buy a bunch of disc plates, and I swap my disc plates around quite a lot because I just want to keep looking at different ones. So I hate the idea of spending, like, a fortune on a painting and then be like, all right, after, like, maybe a month, I'm like, I'm sick of looking at it. I'll just sit it on the ground up against the wall, and I'll put something else up in its place. But Amanda, on the other hand, we have, like, Amanda is obsessed with, like, Australian wildlife and, like, native flowers. So we have, like, heaps of Australian native flower paintings and koala and kookaburra paintings and shit like that. So yeah.
Oh,
Chris, chat, let's get some love. Chris coming in with a tier 1 sub. Chat, let's hear it. Let's get a big round of applause. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Chat. I like this, like, come in and sub stuff. It's really cool. How do we get more of those? I'm gonna say it's okay. Apparently this is the fight here. I'm not a big fan of Australian wildlife paintings. I don't know if that makes me a piece of shit, but I'm just not a big fan of it. When you get bored of the painting, they say it belongs to some rich sultan and flip it for a decent coin. I work, chat. So, if you ever, there is this fucking painting, right? How do I just put it? So there is a movie. Oh shit, Marlboro. We're gonna die. Okay, back when I was an electrician, right? When I was an apprentice, I worked on this house. I won't tell you where it is because I don't want to dox the place. But it was used in a movie. It was about I think it was called Tomorrow When the War Will Come. It was like an Australian film. What do they call it? There's a book. Yeah. So I worked on. I don't know. We worked on a house that was in the movies, right? And there's this movie. There's this scene in the movie, right? Because quite a lot of it was filmed in the Hunter Valley, and like some of the locations they filmed at. But one of the houses they filmed in, there's this scene where, like, when they're running back home to see everybody, there's this scene where this girl runs in. And she, like, busts open through the front door. And at the front door, you see that there's this giant, like, Japanese painting of, like... No, actually, I don't think it's... It might be... I think it's Japanese. This huge Japanese painting that's, like, as soon as they walk in the room. And in the fucking... Seeing that painting in real life, it is probably one of the most beautiful, detailed paintings I have ever seen. And I remember, like, I worked in the house and then I saw the movie. I worked on the house and I remember keep looking at painting, like, man, that's a really good painting. That's like a banger of a painting. And then later the movie came out and then I saw the movie. The painting was in the movie. I was more excited about seeing that painting because I was like, I've seen that painting. I've touched that painting. Than the fucking, than the movie itself. Shit movie, by the way. Absolute shit movie, by the way. It's not really that awesome, Brian. It was just like, it was just a really cool painting. it was kind of cool. Oh no, we can't flee. We got ambushed, didn't we? Good painting, shit movie. It was a shit movie. Yeah, a lot of people told me the book series was good, but it's like, I don't know. It's just like a bunch of untrained kids take on the. Who was invaded? Like, it was China invaded Australia. That was the thing, It's like, oh, we got these kids who are like rebel fighters and they're like fighting. It's like, what are you doing? None of this is believable. Fucking fuck. Oh, Pez, chat, we got somebody coming in. Pez, I always see your Final Fantasy question shorts on TikTok. I've got to say, I always laugh when I see them, and you probably say, this is the best question ever every time. I look forward to... Oh, thanks, man. There you go, Pez. Good seeing you, dude. Are you going to PAX this year? You going to PAX this year? Be good to catch up again. Well, here's the thing. They're all really good questions. And who am I to say that they're not the best questions ever, you know? I thought it was implied that it was Indonesia. Someone told me, someone was telling me that it was Chinese. There was like a Chinese army. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, whoever told me was wrong. Yeah, man, it makes me laugh. And yeah, I'll be at PAX. Pez was the first chat I am. Yeah, he's in post chat. When I saw the name pop in there, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is that me? Oh, you got the name Pezza too. I actually tried to get that name, like, because Pezza was like my original name. And I tried to get that name so much. Like, I had to fight and fight for it. And then one of the Twitch staff was like, why don't you just go Pez? I'm like, oh, wait, that's available? They're like, yeah, I got sick. I'll take that. I keep seeing you on my TikTok. Love your avatar so much. Thank you so much. I bloody appreciate you. Appreciate it, Archmage. We got to be getting closer. I think it's the very bottom one. Oh, it's literally the only one. Okay. Oh no, is it that one? Oh, whatever it is. Whatever we pick, it's going to be wrong. It's actually got in contact with the guy who had it. He was part of the community now, and we call him OG Pez. Oh, that's sick. Fucker wouldn't answer my DMs. Nah, this was like back in, I think, like 2019, I think. Because my original used to be, I was Pez, it was like my Twitter handle. I was Pez_bro, but I had a 0 for the O. I hated it. I hated it. I was like stoked that I was just stoked that this was bloody left over. But no, stoked you got it though. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna die here, chat. We're ready. I'm gonna fight these bombs and we'll die. Yeah, I remember you had Pez. Like, it's just that extra. I just like, because I used to be Mr. I actually had Mr. Pezza was like my original. And this channel used to be a podcast channel, but this channel had more followers, so I ended up like changing the podcast name to just Pez. Oh, Ogre Killer. Wait. Oh no, that's the. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. You can start using axes. If a Molagilor was not on the bingo card tonight, there you go. There you go. There you go. I assume me and Pezza have the same last name, because that's the reason why my last name is what it is. Yeah, I fucking knew. I knew it was in this room. That's why Pez. Well, Pez, my parent, ever since I was a kid, my parents, my family member, everybody used to call me Pez. Well, it used to be Pezza, like P-E-Z-Z-A. But then eventually, some friends just used to call me Pez, and then Pez just kind of stuck. But yeah. But like, no, it's very rare anyone calls me by my real name. My real name's Adam, but no one really calls me by my real name. If someone calls me by my real name, like, it throws me, like, I hear the name Adam, and sometimes it throws me back. I'm like, whoa, excuse me, who the fuck are you? Like, my wife calls me Adam. But we do that thing. We're like, oh, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, babe. You know. Oh, we say, "Milady." So that's how that's how I answer my wife. I do this little bow, and I tilt my head. And I tilt my head with one eye kind of like half closed, like, "Hello, milady." I fucking hate this dungeon. dungeon sucks. When you hear Adam, you know you're in trouble. It's just, I know, it's just weird hearing the name Adam. But when I'm on work calls, right, I'll like, you know, if I'm like, when I get on a work call with like a business like a meeting, I say Adam. Like, even I try to like, not that I don't want to not be called Pez, but like when it comes to business and whatnot, I feel like introducing myself as Pez is oh no, I don't get the best reception to new people, so I'm happy with people calling me Adam. There's a time where I call my wife bro. Hey brother, you hungry? Pez, he was here way before me, and I'm the new kid on the block. Once I found him, I was like, oh my god, and we met at PAX. Yeah, we did. I saw him. I was like, wait, you're Pez. It's fucking you. Yeah. Nah, you've been killing it though. Everybody, give Pez a follow. And follow me while you're at it too. Give both of us a follow. Where the fuck are we going? Okay, it's pretty sure it's that bottom right door. Okay, I'm gonna fight them all. Introduce yourself by your nickname is Bonkers. It's just like, I mean, I guess when like, I mean, from working in, when I worked at 2K, I worked at 2K by the way, so I don't ever talk about it. When I worked at 2K, I was Pez. Right, my email was Pez. Everyone called me Pez. You know, very rarely. I had someone that I actually managed of my day job, a talent I managed that I've known for many years. And they have this event coming up, and they say, "Oh, I want to send you an invite to you and your wife." And I was like, "Yeah, no, just shoot it over." And he goes, "What's your actual name?" I'm like, "What do you fucking mean?" And then it dawned on me, I'm like, "Oh, you've never actually called me by my real name." It's like, it's Adam, and they're like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, yeah, and that's not on them because I always just say Pez. I just always say Pez. It's just always been Pez. Oh, I fucking hate... Oh, my God. If I get turned to stone here... If I get turned to stone, someone in chat's getting banned. Alright? Someone's getting banned. That's how angry I'm going to be. I'm so mad right now. You fucking... Chat, you guys are so... You have no idea how lucky you guys are. Gold needle. If everyone died, everyone was getting banned. I was on a banning... I was going to ban everybody... Nobody would have been safe. I never know how to introduce myself at conventions, so you just say a content name and then human. Yeah. Yeah, it's usually like, oh, I'm Pez, but you can just call me Adam. So if it's business thing, I'll just say straight. I just say straight Adam. But I try. My idea is I like to become friends with everyone to the point where they just say, oh, hey, you just call me Pez, alright? Only the people I don't like call me Adam. Alright. And then I look at him and I give him a weird look. I'm like, so which one are you? Zodi was trying, like, she used to do her best to try to, like, protect her, like, real name. And then we were playing, she jumped on stream to do, I think we were playing, like, we're playing some, like, community game. I can't remember what it was. And Zodi jumps on stream and just fucking has her full name. Has her full name on there. This was many years ago, so you'll never see it, chat. But Zodi's like, it was funny too. Zodi's jumped on. She's like, oh, I was like, oh, who's that person? And then Zodi's like, oh, no, I don't know who it is. It could be anybody. Oh, I gotta go. It's so funny. Know me by my scout's name. What's your scout's name? Wait, scouts have names? Well, I mean, obviously scouts have names, but there's like a scout name? Yeah, we had a few. It was like a cross multi-stream thing, and yeah, Zodi's jumped in with... Zodi just doxes a name to fucking multiple streams. And she tries to play it cool by going, oh, that's great. Oh, I don't know who's... that's weird. Oh, God. Wait, so... Oh, scouts use code names. Scouts use codes names? Can you make your own code name as a scout? Or do you get given a code name as a scout? I gotta know. I never was in the scouts. We were gonna we were talking about scouts with the kids just recently, actually. I bet my code name would be Pez. Yeah, that would be a good one. Sherman Watch grabbed his girlfriend's phone to show a photo, but he grabbed his GPS info and doxed himself. What an idiot! What an idiot! Not that I can talk. There was a stream I was doing a subathon. It was like a uncapped subathon, and I went for a walk up to McDonald's, and I went and got McDonald's, and then I put my credit card down, and then I was like kind of like adjusting my phone, and I just straight up showed my credit card. Yeah, right on stream. That was sick. And that's when we had like 600-700 people on average back then. That was fucked. That was so fucked. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, guys, it's cool anyway. All right, now we're going back to the house. I've just got to switch back over to my computer. I fucking locked that card. Requested a new one. It was just an unfortunate. I just had my wallet in my hand and a credit card. No, well, it's one of the ones where it's one of the cards where it has all the numbers on the back. So it was just like a solid. It's just like it was like a solid, like, you know, it just has the picture of the bank on the front, and on the back it had the name, like, you know, the, what's the code? The whatever code. Yeah, I fucked myself big time. It was a credit card too, so it wasn't like, it wasn't just like this debit card that had like only a little bit of money on it. It was fucking all my money. So yeah, I can't. Nothing happened, thank God. Yeah, it was very silly. So. But that's what I get for being a fucking idiot. I hate this dungeon. There's just too many encounters. A flying ray, as if that's realistic. A Gox is a felt hat in southern Germany. Oh, okay, so we could... So what would a hat... What kind of hat would... If we were... Okay, as an Australian, being a scout, and we were named after a hat, what would we... It'd be like a Kubra, right? Oh, I could have the nickname of Kubra. Hold up. Did you say 700 watching? Yeah, this is back when I used to do GTA RP. Oh, those were the days. Yeah, if you want to get heaps of viewers on stream chat, don't play Final Fantasy. Okay, this is not where the views are at. But if you want to play Final Fantasy and don't give a fuck, play Final Fantasy. Yeah, Zoddy and Hat and a few other people you can vouch for that. Those were the old days. Yeah, I used to be pretty good at RP. I used to be an admin over on NoPixel. But I haven't actually roleplayed for I haven't roleplayed for going on 3 years now, so it's been quite a long time actually. Oh god. I don't think RP will drop on GTA 6 until it drops on PC, right? I've got to buy myself a PS5 Pro too, because I'm worried that it's not going to run well on a PS5 standard. But do we buy PlayStations now with the no, like, are we? Yeah, I feel like everybody's still pretty upset about the no physical what do you call it? No physical discs thing. I always had the urge to stream games, but for like ASMR background, because I hate my voice and I play games so weirdly and not properly. There are streamers out there that do no commentary full playthroughs, and then they take that content and then they upload it to YouTube. You know, it's like, you can do that. You can do that. Just make sure you play it well, you know. Against PlayStation right now. I mean, yeah. Like, it sucks. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses, you know. Like, I'm a PlayStation fan, but I'm pretty bummed about it, you know. I think what would soften the blow for me, and it still won't take away the annoyance that the games won't be ours, but if PlayStation come out and said, hey, every game that's ever graced a PlayStation console, be it from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, they will be accessible online at all times. You can if you just pay a subscription, and you'll have access to the whole PlayStation catalog that ever existed. Since we're taking away physical games, and there's some that you just can't play anymore, all of them is accessible. And I would be happy with that. This better be the fucking thing. Oh, God, I was gonna snap if this was not the crystal rod. Yeah, I do like that Xbox still does physical copies, but you can turn it digital and it's permanently licensed and it works via the disc. Yeah. But I wonder if, like, this is what I kind of imagine happened, right? PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox all kind of had this secret meeting going, okay, guys, it's the time. We are going to announce that we're not going to go physical, we're going digital, okay? And then they're like, okay, who's going to go first? And then Nintendo's like, no, we can't do that. And Xbox is like, whoa. I'd love to, but yeah, we've already got our post schedule, and PlayStation's like, do you know what? We haven't had that much exclusives this year. Like, we got a bit of free posting time. We'll go first, and then an hour later, Xbox goes, and then an hour after that, Nintendo goes. And they're like, okay, deal. And then PlayStation posts, and they see the negative outcry, and then PlayStation's like, oh, God, this is terrible. Thank God Xbox is going to be posting in an hour. And they never do. And they try to call Xbox. They're like, come on, Bill Gates, what's going on? Or whoever's fucking running the shop right now, and they're just not answering the phone. Like, oh, fuck, we'll call Nintendo. They call Nintendo, and then fucking Luigi gets on the phone, and he's like, wow, and they hangs up the phone, and he's like, what the fuck? You've abandoned me, how dare you? And then, like, the CEO of PlayStation walks outside, and just happens to be raining, and there's just enough rain that, like, it's at nighttime too, when they walk out their front door and they go to their knees and they go, damn you! Like, and the camera pans away. There's a camera there as well. There's a cameraman filming the whole thing, by the way. Yeah, it's Vegeta in the rain. That's how I imagine this whole thing went down. Yeah. That's how I meant. Yeah, I can't see any other way, honestly. Okay, so we have all the Okay, we have the crystal rods, so then we gotta go... Oh, we gotta go inside the Leviathan's anus now. Isn't that fun? Chat, who's ready to go inside an anus? I know I am. Quick, we need an artist to draw this comic. It'd be so... That would be so... Oh, fuck. That would be so good if that actually happened. Because that's a wild thing to announce. Because you'd feel like something like that... Because that's industry changing. Like, going away from physical to digital. But here's the thing, it's like, you know, a sad thing is console wear and console and physical rot, like disc rot, physical console rot is a thing, you know. You can, like, keep it sealed away, you know, you can keep it in its box or whatever, you can try to keep it clean. Eventually, old Father Time will eventually make all those physical things unplayable, okay? And then that's where, like, if I try to like play devil's advocate, right? I'm like, okay, going digital all the time means they will always exist. But that argument is clearly, like, broken down right away. It's like, oh well, PlayStation. What if PlayStation goes out of business? Then they're just gone. You know what happens then? You know, we don't it's very possible that a business could just go under. You know, something could happen and the business goes under. PlayStation won't last forever. You know, nothing lasts forever. Or maybe the server goes down. Like, just recently, didn't, like, last week, this PlayStation server went down? Like, didn't they get hacked or something like that? I can't remember. Don't quote me on it, but... Yeah, here's the thing. Old cartridge... I think... What was it? I was listening to GameScoop. I think it was GameScoop they mentioned it, or it might have been on Resident Arc. What was it? That... Some of the consoles won't... God, I'm just attacking these things by accident. I don't mean to be attacking these things. Some cartridges only have like a lifespan of like 30 years. Like, no matter how much you protect them, like they will fucking corrode after years because some video games, right, some old cartridges actually have an internal battery in them because like some games have like save files and whatnot. Or they have like a tiny battery in them. And do you know what? That battery doesn't last forever and that battery will fucking rot. And that battery will go away and die and then you just can't save the fucking game anymore. Like, that is the thing. That is an absolute thing. Now, I'm not saying it's good that we're moving to a full digital. Like, I don't want that to be the case, but... But yeah, it's like... It's not gonna last forever. Those batteries can be replaced rather cheaply, but when you replace the battery, as soon as you move that battery out, that save file's gone. Like I said, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I'm not like, I don't have the answers to it all. The Pokemon games were known for those, but yeah, Pokemon games, like, for me, it was like Shining Force. Wait, I swear I just, oh no. No, I'm just like, so I'm just trying to play like devil's advocate here. Like, I don't think it's good that the physical's going. I want physical to stay. I want physical to stay. And I'm like, okay, if they're like firm on it and they, you know, they're like, okay, well, we're gonna ride this out. I really do think that you know, if every PlayStation game that I played growing up was just eventually accessible, and I know that's easier said than done because there is like IP. There's like whole IP, who owns the IP of certain things, and how about USB? How long can they last? I don't know. That's a good thing. Maybe Google that. Like for me, I think one of the biggest travesties of like one of like the RPG that is pure artwork. It's just pure beautiful artwork. Is like Shadow Hearts. Shadow Hearts is not accessible digitally anywhere. It wasn't until recently that Breath of Fire 4 was able to come back on, and now that here's the thing: now that the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox and the PlayStation 3 and the Vita store has gone down, you can no longer anywhere in the world digitally legally download Xenogears. Xenogears is not legally; you cannot purchase it anywhere. Do you know how fucked that is? Xenogears is now going to extinction unless Square Enix fucking does something about it. Yeah, like that's fucking. Thank God that I bought it on my Vita. So yeah. Anyway, chat. It's 10 to 12. I was gonna call it there. How long we've been going for? We've been going for a bit. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm not going to be around tomorrow night. I'm going to take Wednesday off to hang out with my wife. But thank you for the subby poos. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. But we'll be back on HD Remaster. Let's go. Exactly Snorlax. Exactly Snorlax. I'm fully with you on that. All right, everybody. I'm going to go spend time with my wife tomorrow. But everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. Love you all. Appreciate you all. And yeah, remember, you all matter. Don't ever forget it. Seriously, don't forget you matter, chat. It's literally one of the most important things you should do every day. Wake up in the mirror and go, oh, I matter. Fucking oath you do. All right. I'll talk to you later, everybody. Actually, let me find someone to raid. Oh, that's my voice. Let us raid. We're gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Lisa. Let's raid Lisa. Alright, everybody. Have a good one. Bye. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, I'll talk to you later, everybody. Bye.